I always tell everybody how important it is to bust your ass and grind hard, and I do it religiously 24/7. But just as important as going hard in the paint, it's important to take some time off. As a kid, I never got to go on vacation, so I wanted to make sure that I take my kids on vacation and give them everything I never had in life. And this summer trip is a perfect example of that. So I heard my boy JG had a Sprinter van, so I reached out to him to see if he could hook his boy up. Luckily, he came through, so it was on to get the family packed up. Those of y'all that know me know I got 4 kids, but the reality of it, I got about 20 of them once you start adding everybody's kids to it. So Bliss was bringing 3 of her girlfriends with her. Blake was bringing his girl. I got Lexi and Ty, wifey.
Oh, you're filming right now? No. Are you filming?
Let's go ahead and load up and get on our way.
Did y'all learn how to play Tetris?
First thing you always have to do when going on a road trip is make that first pit stop. Got to fill up on gas, snacks, drinks, and anything else the kids want to make the drive as smooth as possible.
We're gonna try to find something to eat, so.
And if you're from Texas, you know that first stop has to be Buc-ee's.
It's a thing at Buc-ee's. You have to eat half the sandwich in the store and the other half in the street before you get to the car, so you can throw away the evidence.
It was like a flash mob everywhere we went.
Oh!
1 more hour and we're at the first stop.
But we got what we needed and we were on the road. After about a 6-hour drive, we finally arrived at our final destination for the night, Baton Rouge.
We finally made it, Baton Rouge, downtown, Hilton Hotel. Laura's getting the keys. We're about to go park the Beast, pull out all the luggage, go get some shut-eye till we hit Florida tomorrow.
So after grabbing blankets and pillows and phones and 20,000 TikToks and everything else the kids had, it was time to get upstairs to the hotel room, get some shut-eye, and get ready to get back at it first thing in the morning. Now it's day 2 of our journey. Time to pack up the crew.
These chips better get eaten, that's all I gotta say.
Time to get to Starbucks so we can stock up on some breakfast and coffee and make that final trek to Florida.
Ty, what do you want?
So after packing up the crew and stocking up on gas and snacks and drinks, it was time to fight the rain for a couple more hours until we got to the next destination. Because we had so many kids with us, with all this COVID shit going on, not to mention we're in this big ass 10-foot tall bus, we were very limited on where we could go to eat and take everybody to get them fed. So we saw some signs talking about this place called The Shed in Mississippi. We looked online, it said they had 4 to 5 stars, so we went to go check it out. When we pulled up, it was a cross between the Dukes of Hazzard and Sanford and Son. It was crazy, I didn't know what was going on. But it was starting to sprinkle, the floor was all muddy, and there was a line around the block. So we weren't gonna wait in the rain, so it was time to pack back up the van and get on the road and try to find us the next spot.
Told them not to get out the car, they wouldn't listen to me. Now we going back in the car.
That next spot, the closest place we found was Popeye.
2.5 hours. We're gonna be at the beach house. And the vacation gets to start. I think we'll find out.
By the time Laura got it all done, the app was messed up, they weren't taking the order, we couldn't get it delivered, and again, an hour later, no food. So we had to get these kids fed, had to figure out where to take them. About 3 arguments later, 45 minutes down the road, and 10 hungry kids in the back, we finally made it to Chick-fil-A. So a few more hours down the road, as the sun was going down, we finally made it to our destination. Welcome to Watersound, Florida.
So pretty in here. Oh my god, so cute. I love this smell.
Made it, baby.
It's a new day, the sun's out, and I am on a mission. Mission number 1, go find the beach entrance.
About to go right around, check this place out. Day 1, haven't really scoped it out. We need to find the beach entrance because it's that way. There's a lot of new construction that way. So we're gonna go that way and go find out where the beach entrance is.
Mission number 2, time to go rent a golf cart, and mission number 3, it's time to find some alcohol.
This is the dunes of Seagrove Beach, and that water is sick. I don't ever want to go back to Galveston, but we got to go to the beach shop. Y'all ready to go to the beach shop?
Huh? Yeah.
All right, we got to go get some towels, got to go rent some chairs, and then we're going in the water. Come on, Hector.
Wow, anything for the shot. Way to go, Hector.
So after the boys taking me to go get that golf cart, it was time to hit the beach for a couple days. The sand was white, the water was clear. It was amazing to get some time out there and just unwind. The kids had an amazing time. They were playing in the water, playing ball. Shit, even Hector was out there having some fun in the water. And my favorite part of the water was the girls with the GoPros and riding the waves. This area of Florida is absolutely amazing. It's like a 20 or 30 mile stretch from Destin all the way to Panama City. It's called 38. If you haven't been out there, you've got to check it out. It's taken us about 4 trips to really learn the demographics out there, to figure out the best places to get some food, to go shop, to eat, to actually stay. We've got it pretty much dialed in now, but anywhere you stay out there is absolutely beautiful and you're gonna have an amazing time. One of my recommendations, if you do stay out here on the beach, is don't take 11 people to the surf shop. It will wear your ass out.
Hey, can I get some of these?
But in all seriousness, it is one of my favorite things to do. Spoiling all our kids, spoiling all their friends, and spoiling anybody else who's willing to tag along with us is one of my favorite things to do, and giving them everything I never had growing up. So after getting everybody laced up, it was starting to rain a little bit outside, so we decided it'd be perfect time to take the kids and get them fed. We found this little joint out there called Steamboat, actually has some really good seafood, fed the kids, gave it a little time for that rain to disappear, and then it was time to head to the beach. So after a few more days at the beach, a couple more trips to the shop, and 12,568 TikToks later,
I just made a party playlist. Look at the picture.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
it was time for a home-cooked meal. Whatever you do, do not fall asleep with a house full of kids. Don't try to take a little cat nap. They will catch you slipping. Especially when the wife has whipped cream readily available in the refrigerator, it is a recipe for disaster.
Can't even fall asleep around here anymore.
See, I did it.
So much for me trying to catch a little cat nap, but I've got to give Abby some credit for hooking us up with a dope-ass home-cooked spaghetti meal.
Yeah.
So right by our house, they had this little joint called The Hub. It was a great place for us to go in the evenings, for the kids to run around, for us grown folks to get some cocktails, some food, and just kick it and have a really good time. So if you're ever in the area, be sure to swing by The Hub. It's a great place to kick it and let the kids run around.
Right now we're at The Hub in Watersound. We're staying at a house right over here. This is just a few steps away. Kids bring their bikes up here, we'll ride the golf carts. But this is a great place that we've been coming to in the evenings. Walk over here, grab some food. As you can see here, there's several different locations to grab food, snow cones, bars. They've got live entertainment in the evenings. It's been a really cool spot, really convenient for the kids. As you probably saw just a few minutes ago, they woke me up with whipped cream on my head, but I had some of that spaghetti. Now I'm getting some ice cream. We're gonna play around, listen to some live music, and have some fun.
So tonight, I'm laying it down early. Tomorrow's gonna be a full day. But I'm gonna let these kids wear their ass out by riding these golf carts around, taking these bikes up and down the streets. But me, I'm going to sleep. I'll see y'all in the morning. Finally, we've reached the last day of Florida and nowhere else to go but the beach. So the kids were having a blast, enjoying their final day playing in the water, while Laura and I were handling some business, getting prepared to get back to the office. But the one thing Laura wanted to make sure we did before we left was go have a bonfire. So after grabbing some dinner, showering up, and getting everybody fed, we loaded up the beast and we headed to this dope little spot on the water to get this bonfire started. This was one of my favorite parts of the trip. I got to spend a little time walking the beach with wife. The moon was absolutely gorgeous, the way it was hitting the water, the stars were out, and watching the kids just have fun around the campfire was really cool. Whether they were cooking s'mores, dancing to TikToks, it really was just a perfect closing to the perfect vacation. It's the memories that really make this all worthwhile, and that's why I'm always stressing to all of you, bust your ass and go hard. But in the midst of all that, make sure you stop, take time to breathe, to rewind, to rejuvenate, and spend time with family and those that are important to you. I appreciate y'all tuning in and coming with us on our family vacation, and I hope that you tune in next time. Take care, guys.